Is this life? Mm. Ooh, hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just did a Twitch stream. Next time I'm gonna do both Twitch and YouTube live together. So it'll be easy. I'll use another like a server. Sorry, an operator. But I just wanted to come and talk about this very, very wonderful experience that I had watching the geminid meteor that happened last night. I think it's happening for 2 days, but we went yesterday for uh, to watch the meteor shower. For context, we live in like a little bit of north of Bangalore. So we traveled further up north and we visited a forest in Bangalore. No, Bangalore, sorry, Karnataka. Um, Let me just pull up the name of the Bangalore. It's called Avala Beta Top View. This is where we went to. Okay, and here we found like this place through Reddit. There were a couple of people who were commenting that they were going to see this, and somebody commented that the Alabeta top view is the best kind of um, like a location to view the meteor. And we were like, you know what, hey, we live north anyway, so it'll be easier for us to go up north than go south. I initially wanted to do south because I felt like it will be much more peaceful there. We would have very less crowd, and you know, just in general, I felt like people would crowd to the north instead of south. But it was such a great decision to go to this Alabeta. Wait, was it Avalabeta top view? It's in Chikkabalapur. Chikkabalapur. Um, these names are a little hard to pronounce. Chikkabalapur, Yaramaranahali. Yaramaranahali. This place. And we left from Bangalore like at around 11:30, 12, and we reached the place at almost at 2. So the peak for the meteor was between 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. But fortunately, we still got to see and witness meteor shower. So the moment we entered the place, like the forest entrance itself, a few kilometers um, on our way to the forest, it was just pitch dark and it was looking so scary, out of like straight out of a movie at around like 1:30ish. We were very scared. Like we were like, okay, you know what? I don't think this is a great idea. And also in our car, we were playing this very operatic piano solo. So it almost felt like a movie that we were just about to get killed any moment. So we're like, okay, you know what? We should just probably head back. I don't see any other car here. We should probably head back. And we decided that let's just take a U turn because I don't know what the scene is going to be up, and I don't see any cars around here either. So we just decided to take a U turn. While we were taking a U turn, we saw like a car pull up, like two cars go straight ahead. And I saw a woman in one of those cars. I said, okay, you know what, Jana, if she's going, then it's probably safe. So we decided to like keep going, keep driving. And we went inside, followed the car. There were like two cars ahead of us and then us. and they also seemed to be going to the same location that we were. So we assumed that it would be crowded up there. We reached the spot. People from both the cars got down. Turned out to be like these, um, like three IT family friends and their kids. And honestly, life for us got a lot easier after that, after we found those people. They also found the place to Reddit and landed up there. And man, were they prepared for watching the media shower. Jonna and I went completely underprepared. We just went there with like a water bottle, a Diet Coke, and a burger. That's it. Because we weren't expecting to stay that long either. Just like probably watch it for a bit and then come back home because we didn't know what to expect. The moment we landed there, we got out of the car. We found us like a cute parking area. It was so desolate at that point of time and it was pitch dark. But these guys came prepared. They had a flashlight, they had mattresses, they had gaddas to, like chill. They had pillow covers, they had everything. They even had a mini gas stove to kind of cook Maggie in. The kids got around and created like a small bonfire, and it just out of nowhere became like a watch party. Like a geminid meteor watch party. It was just so fucking wild, dude. Um, the moment we looked up, I couldn't believe my eyes, and I actually caught one out of random. Like, you know what? I just think I saw one. And the moment we all looked up, that's where the actual kind of the meteor showers, like the show began, and we was so enamored by the beauty of that night sky. I hadn't seen stars like this in such a long time. Living in Bombay and living in like Bangalore city, we kind of don't see these things. So we just looked up the sky and we saw so many meteor showers. It was literally insane. I think in the beginning we were just like, wait, what are we all seeing the same things? But they also kind of like, oh my god, look, there's another one, and we did all of that for like at least 3 hours. These guys got all their Maggie out, they got like their chai out, and it was 10 degrees in the night, and they were really enjoying themselves clearly. Oh my gosh, that it turned out to be such a night. We only got back at like around 5 a.m. in the morning. So it was pretty late in the night, early in the morning, sorry. But then we spent the entire night over there. We were underprepared to the T. We had nothing on us, but we somehow managed to get out this one um, car seat cover of Molly. We had a dog called Molly, so we got her car seat cover and we laid it on the ground and we like sleeping on it and watching the beautiful meteor showers. Oh my god, you guys! I know that it happens every year, but let's be honest, how many of us have actually taken the effort to see it? So the fact that we made this trip and made it happen was just amassing, amassing to say the least. So I'm so sure I'm going to make this like a yearly trip. And the people who were with us all night were also very lovely. So all in all, oh my god, what a fucking kick-ass experience! I would really recommend to go and see like natural sights like this. I also saw the blue moon, red moon, and everything, but this was such a different experience to just watch um, the meteor shower like striking from every corner of like your eye. You could just see them falling together. It was just so beautiful. Highly recommend going and watching it next year. But yeah, I just wanted to update. I don't have any pictures. We were so underprepared. We had no cell reception up once we entered the forest. So we had nothing on us. But at the same time, it didn't feel like I needed anything at that point of time. It was just so perfect. I couldn't vlog, didn't do anything because it was so pitch dark too. Couldn't really pull out the cameras because then the light would affect our viewing experience. But all in all, 100% recommend doing this next year. If you can, please go and watch. It is definitely worthwhile. There are a lot of camps that also take groups and groups of families and like solo travelers alike to do these sort of things. So highly recommend. But yeah, we got to like lie down, take like some cute pictures, like nothing too fun in that sense, but Yeah, there were like some cute pictures that we were able to take, but the night sky pictures was just almost impossible. Like we couldn't capture anything except this. This is going to be like really bad visually, but this is what we managed to get, like kind of get max. But like, look at this, so cute. Oh, so cute. Okay, what else? What else? This is the bonfire that they had lit up. The pictures are not very clear, but the kids were like probably in their teens and they had a lot of energy throughout the night. They didn't really want to leave at 5 a.m. in the morning either. So they were all huddled up, created a bonfire. They did marshmallows, they did chai, Maggie. They really, really enjoyed. I think this is a great, memorable experience for them also growing up, having that sort of a memory with them. Yeah, but that was it. Do watch it the next year when it happens, whenever. I think they just wanted to update that. That's I'm going to also figure out how to do my streaming on Twitch and YouTube together at the same time. I feel like that'll kind of help. Anyway, ciao ciao, bye bye.